Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. I apologise in advance if you hear the dog barking at any point. He's desperate to come upstairs. But the other day he weed on the bed. Luckily I hadn't made the bed yet and he only weed on the bottom sheet and the mattress topper, which I whipped off and managed to wash. But he's now no longer upstairs at all. So yeah, he keeps whining because he's in disgrace. These are my empties for both September and October. I used to do these monthly and I was really good at doing these monthly, and I've been really rubbish, especially being back at school. It just, yeah, my time is so taken up at the minute. It's unreal. Yep, there he goes. He starts barking. So this is September and October, and I think I need a resolution, a mid-year resolution, to do this every month. These are all my empties laid out on the bed, and then you'll notice there's some bags. Those are some things that I've also actually decluttered this month. If this video is not super long, I'll share with you what's in those bags. So I've got a bag here ready for stuff to go in the recycling. I might just chuck stuff off the bed as I speak, so I've got room for those. But there's certain things that we use up every single month. So deodorants. Matt used up one Sure. I've used up a Right Guard spray and a roll on this Dove one, which was, I don't normally like rose. This was rose water and aloe vera. I quite liked that actually. That was worth having. Micellar water. I've just refilled my pump bottle with this. And yeah, this is from Lidl. It was pretty good actually. I've used up a Dove shampoo and conditioner. Actually, there's a tiny bit left of the conditioner. I need to finish that tonight. We've used up some bubble baths. So this is an Aldi one because they're cheap and cheerful, stress therapy. And we've got a couple of the Astonish ones. So we've got the Body and Soul. They're both Body and Soul. So we've got the Golden Glow and the Deep Blue. I really liked the smell of these in the bottle. They bubbled up really well. But like the Aldi ones, they don't have a really strong scent. We are Radox lovers, and I would prefer Radox generally, so we've gone back to that. But we gave these a go. They were nice. Matt's used up a Lynx Africa. It's his favourite scent of Lynx. Is this not every man's favourite scent of Lynx? Tell me if you think different. But do you remember, so especially when you had friends, teenage friends, you literally everyone would just buy them Lynx Africa. That's all they ever got. We also used up this bubble bath. This was a Christmas present from my sister last year because she knows I love gin and she knows I love a bubble bath. It was like a dark purple from the Fuzzy Duck. That was really nice. I'm not sure what to do with this bottle. I can't really repurpose it for drinks or anything. I wasn't sure whether to reuse it in the bathroom in some way. I've used up these Hollywood Waves. This wasn't the one I used to use. Sorry, it's gone all out of focus. Will you focus? I used to use a different one, and then I haven't been able to find that one since. Started using this one, and it was all right. Has a decent hold, but not as good as the other one. So I do need to find a different one. I kind of scrunch my hair. My hair's naturally wavy, and I kind of use that when it's wet, and it has a nice kind of curl to it. I've used up a mascara. I couldn't think of the word then. This is just dry as anything, so it needs to go in the bin. And I've used up a powder that actually broke. There's a few little bits left in it, but it went all over the carpet, and I've stained the carpet, so we need a carpet cleaner. So Matt's not happy, but used that up. I've now replaced it. Speaking of Matt, his belt has finally gone. Now this belt, I feel, has been breaking for at least a year. And he persevered and he persevered. And the other day at work, he went, look what I've had to do. Not only did the belt break, he's had to cable tie it together. What a man thing to do. So rather than his trousers fall down, he cable tied his belt and said, I really need a belt. And I said, Matt, I bought you one last Christmas. I bought you a brand new belt. And he's still not worn it. So there we go. That belt is now going to the belts in the sky. I can't put that in that bag actually. Then it's got on the floor. I'm going to kneel down because I am. These little bags are from IKEA, and they're a really small size, and I kind of regretted getting them at the time, but they're like a snack size. But actually, these have been perfect. I put some dog treats in them, and if ever we go out with the dog, I just chuck the little bag in my pocket, and it's just perfect. So that's what most of these have been used up for, and yeah, they were just really useful, so I liked those. Oh, another shampoo. There must have been a conditioner to go with this. There definitely is. I don't know where the bottle is, so I need to find that. But yeah, shampoo and conditioner, they're in my refilled bottles in the bathroom. I've used up several pens, 2 black writing pens. I can't turn them over because they've actually got my school name on the other side. 2 pink marking pens. That one I have had since I qualified as a teacher. Oh, why is it not focusing? When I qualified as a teacher, I bought green and pink versions of this pen, and I've had this since I qualified. So that's now 7 years, and that's been going strong. So props to you, Papermate. This is one of the ones that the school purchased, the classmates one, and this doesn't even work. It's a brand new pen, doesn't even work. Maybe it's because my flash is on. Maybe if I turn my flash off. No, it made no difference. I think it was better with the flash on. Yeah, so that's got to go in the bin now anyway. A child from school brought me back a load of these Bulgaria pens, and I've been slowly working my way through them. That's another one that's run out. A TA at the end of the year last year bought me a set of 5 pens, and I only used this pen to mark some SATs papers, and it shows you how much marking I have to do. I've used up the entire pen marking one set of year 6 SATs papers. So yeah, an entire pen. A couple of board markers that I use on the flip chart. I'm actually getting through these quicker than I did when I was in year 2, but I don't feel like I'm writing more on the flip chart, but I obviously am. So yeah, I'm getting through these pens pretty quick. Then I've one more toiletry type thing. Again, every single month I have cosmetic pads that I use up, and I share them with you. I've got a nice little selection here of candles. So I've used up 1 box of matches. I keep matches in the kitchen because we've got one hob, we've got a gas hob, and we've got one that just sometimes really struggles to light. So I keep a box of matches because then I light that. And look at this skinny match. I did try and use it, but you can see it just spent. But yeah, used up all of those. And then these are the candles I've used up. This was a present from my friend for my birthday, so we lit this when she came over, and then I just kept on using it afterwards. But it didn't burn nicely all the way down. I can't get the lid off. One moment. Yeah, so it burned quite nicely sort of halfway, but then the bottom it just didn't burn the sides. So I'm not sure where she got that from actually. Does it say Sports Swift? Where's that from? Don't know where she picked that up. This was a housewarming present. I still had one of these Soulskin ones. This was lemon lime. Really liked the scent of this, but as such a small candle, it didn't last very long. 2 Glade candles. This is the blue one, the Sea Breeze, I think, because it was a summery scent and I was using some of them up. And this one was Mandarin and Sunshine. Again, because it was a summery scent, I kind of used those up in September. 1 wax melt. I've been getting these from Home Bargains. I wouldn't repurchase these. I just don't think they've got very much scent, to be honest, but I've used them up because I don't waste. Then this was another sort of summery scent. This one was a B&M candle, and as you can see, it just literally burnt down the middle and never burnt around the sides. That's what you get sometimes when you've got these odd-shaped candles. And it didn't have the strongest scent. It's very vanilla-y, but it didn't really light up my room. This was a Pep & Co candle. So citrus and patchouli. This come in a 3-pack. One of the children bought it for me at the end of the school year, and I mostly had it out because it was a black candle and it went with my decor in the conservatory. This we burnt in the kitchen. This burnt for ages and it didn't smoke all the way. I think it started smoking when it got to about here, and then every time I relit it, I always trim my wicks. I always clean out the jar, but it still obviously became a little bit smoky towards the end. But yeah, that lasted ages. And because we like them in the kitchen, I don't mind using the cheaper ones out there, because if it's not the strongest scent, I'm not out there for very long. And it just fragrances the room rather than we need sort of stronger scents in our front room, because it's quite a large room. We need quite strong scents. And speaking of strong scents, I have started burning through my autumn candles. So this is one that we bought last year and I never used. So I used this one first, and this is apple honey butter. Smelled amazing, and honestly my whole downstairs you could smell this. And then I used the heritage pumpkin. This was amazing. And now this jar I won't keep. I won't keep that jar. I'll recycle it. This one I am going to keep, and I'm hoping to use it for like darning needles or little craft bits and bobs. I could even use these in Halloween swaps and things actually, because it's quite a fun little jar. Oh, could you put like a sequin mix in there? Take off all the stickers and then have like, you could maybe try and get rid of that bit and just keep these bits. Just kind of cover that bit up maybe. Or with some washi, have a little sequin mix. Oh, thoughts. And then I used up this Reed diffuser refill. This is in the diffuser downstairs. I've got to be honest, this was a waste of £7 because I can't smell it at all. and it might be because it's just in too big a room, maybe. But yeah, I'm not getting the scent of that. Maybe I need to move the diffuser to a different room and then see if I can smell it. I don't know. 2 doggy items in this pile. A pet behave spray. My sister gave us 2 of these. She said there's a little bit left in this, but it just doesn't spray, so it's got to be recycled. And he has been loving the Kong Easy Treat. So this is the liver one. We've also got the cheese one and the puppy one. And the puppy one's almost out, actually. I probably could have included that, but never mind. A couple of craft items. So I've used up 2 balls of this James C. Brett Flutterby yarn on a baby blanket, which isn't quite finished, which I'll share with you when it is. Can't find the pattern anymore. I know I had to get up to 56 centimetres and now I can't find the pattern, and I don't know what the next step is, so oh dear, it's still stuck on my needles. And I've used up 3 balls of this baby yarn from Aldi. I shared this in a haul with you, which I'll try and link below for you. I'm still finishing off this blanket, so when it's finished I'll share with you. But yeah, 3 balls of that so far. So that's 5 balls of yarn I've used this month, and probably replaced with that 4 times. But hey ho. Some cleaning products. Astonish window and glass. I decant these into my other bottles, and this is quite a good one. Flash bathroom spray. Not only do I like this one, I feel like it's got a really strong antibac smell. It makes my bathroom smell clean. And it's also emerald green, which is my favourite colour when you decant it, which I never knew, because it comes out like a white froth, but actually it's a really dark colour. I love this. Don't love this. Would not buy it again. I just didn't like the smell. But I think I shared this in my last Empties video and said it was still sort of half full, and we did use it up because I try not to waste things. Some Fabulosas and Zafloras. The reason we've gone through so many is because we're having to mop the floor daily because he keeps having accidents. We've currently now got 8 puppy pads covering the area that he keeps having a wee. So hopefully, at least if he's doing them on the pads, we can start reducing them down. We're hoping. I don't know. He's barking again. He knows I'm talking about him. And this is the dog, not Matt, obviously. But we have to keep cleaning the mop head. So I keep disinfecting it. So I've used up a whole bottle of Intense. Absolutely love this smell. It's very aftershaving. I've used up a Midnight Garden. Meh, it's probably the noise I would make for this one, but it did the job. And a Coastal Breeze. This is a pet friendly one. So this is the one we tend to always use with the mop. The other 2 we used more in our sinks, cleaning our like kitchen cloths, things like that. And this one for the mop. And yeah, used that one up. I've started putting in the, like, I don't know what they're called, but those things you put in your toilet in the upstairs loo, because we just found that it just was getting quite dirty quite quick, and I don't know why. We tend to use the downstairs one more than the upstairs one, so I thought maybe that's why. So yeah, that seems to be having a good positive effect. So yeah, been using that. Obviously not going to share the used bit of it, so I thought I'd share the packet. Then this plug-in was in the hallway. We've now used this up, so that's now gone. Some Fabulosa Intense. I took this into my school in the summer to clean all of my room, my tables. I know the cleaner's clean. I like to give it a good clean before I go into that room. And I love the smell of this. I cleaned out all the cupboards and things, which the cleaners don't do, but I did. And then the little bit that was left, I just used up in the kitchen. And yeah, would 100% buy this one again. Some laundry products. I've shared this one with you before in an Empties video. The Ocean Breeze. I bought all 3, the detergent softener and the Unstoppables, and found when I used all 3 on my towels on my bedding, it smelled like cannabis, and I don't know why. I honestly couldn't tell you. Loved the smell in the bottles, probably would not buy again, which is a bit gutting to be honest, because it sounded like just like me. I've used up a Lenore Ocean Escape, did like the smell of this one. I always buy bold gel, the Summer Breeze one's a good one. And then we've just used up a purple Unstoppables. That's now in our little glass container downstairs. I really like the smell of Dreams, actually. It's a really good one. And then these are a brand new purchase. I only shared these with you recently when we went away. When we went away, Chester kept weeing all over the place. And at one point he weed on their sofa, which luckily was covered with a load of their blankets. I looked in their cupboard and this was what they used. And I thought, well, I better get this to wash them with, because you don't know if somebody's got sensitive skin. And I used their baby fabric softener with it because I'm allergic to it. So, well, I'm not allergic to it, but it makes me very itchy. So I was not going to buy one that I was then going to take home with me. So yeah, use this on their stuff. And I bought the Lenore Outdoorable just to give it a go. And I tell you what, these two together, I don't know whether it's the Persil, the Lenore, or because I'm using both. Oh my God, my washing smells incredible. Even the bits being dried inside. So I just walked past the back room where all my washing is drying, and my whole upstairs smells of laundry. Oh, it's amazing. So yeah, 100% would get either or both again. So we've got a bit of time for me, well, I say we've got a bit of time, I've got 5 minutes of memory left to just share some of the things that I've decluttered this month. So in this black sack, we had some garden lights, and they're not all working. So they were from Aldi last summer. They're not all working. We tried to fix them a couple of times. It's just not happening. So we've got rid. Plus the dog looked like he was going to chew through all the leads, and I just didn't think it was a good idea. So once he's in a less chewy phase next summer, then we probably get some new lights. And then in this little bag here are some bits that I found in the kitchen. Oh, something spilt on that bag. Nasty. Some bits in the kitchen that I found. So this little pot that we have left in the front room and the dog chewed. A meatball sachet that's now out of date, which is sad. This came in a barbecue set. I'm never going to use this, so it's going. Bye-bye. And then a couple of syrups that we opened last year. That it does say like eat within 6 weeks or 8 weeks or something, and I'm thinking they've been open for months and months and months, so I think we're going to get rid. So Choc Shot mint, and there's a Choc Shot salted caramel as well. And what else is in here? Some hot chocolate sticks that are out of date and gone a bit of a funny colour. Well, best before, they might be okay. Maybe I'll give that a go today. Yeah, we'll see. And then these little pots were from puddings. I can't even remember what puddings, like a little trifle, I think. And I was keeping them to decide if I could do something crafty with them. And then just thought, Amy, you've got way too many containers. Get rid. And then just going to hunt through this bag super quick. Out-of-date Twix. Very sad. This I've been using since the beginning of the year, and I won't show you in too much detail, but it's just got a bit of a funny colour on the middle, and yeah, they do need to be replaced after a certain amount of time, so getting rid of that. 3 pairs of leggings in total that all have holes in them, mostly where I catch my legs on the tables at school, and it makes holes in and around the thighs and knees, and yeah, you can't get away from them. These had food in the kitchen, which we've emptied and washed out. I don't know that I'll bin these or get rid of them, but they might go out into the garage until I have use of them. I've started going for more glass containers rather than plastic anyway, so I might get rid. Some popcorn that's out of date, sad. Another out of date Twix, sad. Some out of date mulled wine by about 2 years, so goodbye. A load of socks. So I love these socks from Primark. However, this pack that I bought, for some reason, the hole, I can't even explain it to you one-handed. The hole that you put your foot into, this like seam here, is so much wider than the ones I've bought in the past, and they just fall off my feet constantly. There's several of them in this bag. This mat was thrown away, and I said, why are you just going to get rid of it? Give it to a charity shop. No, it's because he's lost the disc. So an empty box. A mask that my friend gave me that's just way too heavy on my face. A little pen that I don't know where it came from. 2 leads from the dog's first collar set. He's actually chewed through the collar and ruined it. That's probably should have been in the empties. But these are just really flimsy, and we've bought a better one since. Some dog toys that the dog, as you can see, is absolutely destroying, and I'm worried that he's going to eat them. So there's that one, and a few others that I'll pull out. Look, he ate the entire head of this one night, and then we came back to him being sick, and that's when I got rid of loads of the toys. It's just not safe. Another thingy, this just doesn't clean me very well. The toys in the middle are cute though, I might give it to the dog. Some tea towels that don't dry up. These ones have shrunk massively, so they're going. More tea towels, more dog toys. Look, he's eating the end of that one. They were meant to be indestructible. He's ruined this dog toy, which was really sad. I was going to sew it up, but it's just destroyed. It's too far gone. A load of hangers from things that I bought. And leggings. And that's it. Oh, and some caps too. Lenore Unstoppable things and Vanished things, which I don't need anymore. So that is my empties and my declutter for this month. So quite a lot. Well, it's 2 months technically. So I promise I will do November on time. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, having a little nose through what I use up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!